Hello everyone, Soul Backreg here. Hope you're all having a wonderful night tonight, commemorating Oblivion by playing Daggerfall. So I bought Oblivion, the remastered, earlier today. It's still downloading. So we're going to play some Daggerfall Unity and see if we can advance the story a little bit. And then once the Oblivion game finishes downloading, we're going to swap over to that. So, yes, pretty much. I hope you're doing well, Noel. It's good to see you. We got Roman Reigns here, who's giving us quests for the Fighters Guild. The only problem is it's kind of the same quests over and over again. There's a lot of them. Like, see, there's a lot to pick from here, but this is just to help us with our skills, you know, get more money, stuff like that, but it doesn't really advance anything. The Borger's done. I was hoping to toss Borgers. Yeah, for the moment, all of the Twitch integrated throwing system stuff is not available because of apparently have to download a brand new version of it because the version I have is currently incompatible with Twitch at the moment. So that means I gotta redo everything. So I ain't got time for that right now. So it is currently disabled, but once I get some time this week, I will update it, and then you get to throw burgers at my face again. Make Hobbs, by the way. I challenge you to make Hobbs. See, when we continue this, or when we start Oblivion, we're basically gonna make her, right? We're gonna make my lovely alternate universe, parallel universe version of Soul, Selena here, who canonically is a universe jumper. Um, you know, she goes from parallel universe to parallel universe. There's some lore behind that, and yeah, anything that usually involves fantasy and stuff, usually fantasy or any fantastical elements, I'll make a character for her, right? If it's fighting game related or something a little more grounded, I'll usually make Soul. And if it's something super shootery, you know, military, even mecha, you know, I'll make Anya as a character. I use Katsurbong, but I don't have a Twitch affiliate stats yet. Ah. Well, I mean, from what I've been seeing, yeah, it looks like you probably should be getting close to getting that, right? I want to see funny Tiger Man in Oblivion, though. Well, just more inspiration to get the game. Okay, Roman Reigns, it's been great working with you, but unlike The Rock, I'm going to actually follow through on what goes on with the story so we can actually progress in a meaningful manner. Let's see here. Oh, okay. What time is it? It is 12. Okay. Main quest. I'm on mission from the Emperor to investigate the shade of King Lysandras. His spirit has been haunting the city of Daggerfall. The Emperor himself has charged me with the duty of laying his ghost to rest. There is also a minor matter of a letter he sent to the Queen of Daggerfall. If I should find out what happened to the letter, it would be most appreciative. Before landing, before landing in Daggerfall, a sudden storm capsized the ship. I barely made it to the cave. I met with Lady Brisana in the tavern room. She told me that the three major powers of the Liak Bay are Daggerfall, Wayrest, and Sentinel. If I am to investigate the mystery of Lysandra's ghost, I should start by speaking with the royal families of these fiefdoms. let's see. Okay, yeah, same thing. Alright, so... Daggerfall... Okay. So we are going to need to find the royal family of Daggerfall, I'm assuming? Rare symbol. Oh. Nectar, okay. I need to buy new food. Wait, no, those are rations there. Rations, some water skin, okay. Oh, maybe I don't. Here's this. My eyes and ears abroad say that you are interested in the fate of a certain letter. Any emperor should not be so careless, nor should a queen. You really should come visit me in Castle Wayrest. I have some more interesting tidbits of... Ah. Princess of Wayrest. Castle Wayrest. Okay, so we're gonna have to look that up. Hound... Oh, no. Wayrest. Maybe that's what it is. How do I exit out? Oh, there we go. You just hit exit. Oh, shit, it's way over there. Oh, we got some traveling to do, guys. Alright, how bad is it? Okay, it's not super terrible. You cannot travel... Oh... Okay, it's going to cost us a decent amount of gold, but we got a decent amount. You are not well, may not survive an extended trip. Do you want to... Oh. Okay. I'm not well, huh? Okay. You are healthy. Your rations keep you from starving. You're not overburdened. So wait, it says I'm not well, though. Like, I don't have a disease, right? Because I accidentally ate something I should have eaten. Because I forget what these buttons do in the game. General store. Let's go to the general store. That is a big general store, I tell you what. If I might be so bold, I would have to say that is the Bass Pro Shop of general stores. It's so big. What do we got here? Rations. $1,000 gold. I can buy this. The problem is, how would I move the cart, though? I would need a horse, wouldn't I? I wonder how the mechanic works. Okay. Yeah, so let's buy this. There we go. Plenty of rations, I think. Okay. Okay. Let's make our way. Yeah, let's just go. Whoa. Huh?
He's dead, Jim.
What? Did I not have enough rations? Did I have a sickness I wasn't aware of? Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to figure this out. Give me a second here. I need to check something. Alright. See, Oblivion has some more time to go. Okay. Okay. That was rough. Let's go check out the was it the church? See if I have like stomach rot or something like that, because they can cure that. That usually happens when I eat like bad meat, and I accidentally ate bad meat in my last playthrough. So maybe it developed and killed me when I wasn't aware. And I guess let's get some more quests. Giant killing, runaway pet, giant rodents, unwanted house guest. All right. All right, it's all the way north. Okay, first let's get some more rations just for the trip. Oh, I don't see it here anymore. Oh man. Do they all have different things? No, they don't. You sound some different? What kind of items can I have repaired? All this stuff is pretty much new. So I don't really need any of that stuff. There you go. Rations. And another water skin couldn't hurt. There you go. Thank you for your business. Okay, let's go see if we got the stomach rot stuff. Yeah, originally I was going to play some DCS World today, but, I mean, you know, the impossible happened, and Todd Howard actually dropped a new, or a remaster of an Elder Scrolls game that wasn't Skyrim, and wasn't super broken upon release, and actually has great writing, and a lot of great quality of life changes, while still keeping the lovable jank to it. I believe it was done by a German studio too. They did the remaster, which they did a phenomenal job. It looks like. Yeah, if that game can hold up, I would love to see them remake like Morrowind, this game, Arena, you know. Hail, friend. Cure disease. Okay, so I did have a disease. I guess my body, or my little info tab wasn't updated yet, because it said I was healthy. So maybe it just takes a day or two before I notice. Okay, so I drink from the water skin. Can I replenish my water from here? Oh, there you go. Apparently fountains are healthy enough to drink from. Okay, let's take a look at our quest. Copperfield Plantation, Owner House Guest. The Greenfield Residence. Okay. Yep, there it is right there. You see, Crony played. I didn't have a chance to watch her play that game when I did link it into the Discord. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to. I will eventually. Still on the fence because yeah, I would have picked that game up, but I kind of want to wait until I see how the game shakes out. Food is getting a bit ripe. Gosh dang it! See, and I forget. I should have eaten that stuff I had. See, look, this stuff is bad. There you go. We'll leave that stuff on the floor. Is that there? Yep, that's it. Tony was the last person I expect to play the COTW, by the way. She really isn't a fighting game person. Yeah, I was rather intrigued that she got she got the ability to play it. Hello there. Alright, I'm here for pest infestation. Or whatever it is you're dealing with here. Oh, that doesn't sound like just a pest. That... Oh. Okay. This looks okay. Ah, that's just a closet. What the? Is that the cow outside? Yeah. I love the Daggerfall Unity engine for this game. It gives you the ability to host mods to where you can literally see out the building, in which this would just be like a flat texture. You know, this house is so empty. Well, here's the thing with these games. You know, they're procedurally generated for like back then, and so there's tons of stuff, but there's a good chance that a lot of that stuff is going to be sparse, right? I mean, you know, she's got a bedroom, she's got a closet, she's got a way up to the attic, right? Oh, a guest bedroom. This must be it right here. All right. There's right there. Oh gosh, it's a tiger. Ma'am, how did you get a saber-tooth tiger in your room? Oh. Oh, that was close. Raw meat. Alright. Ooh. After much practice, you feel ready to advance further in the mob blade. Heck yeah. Alright, let's heal ourselves up here. There we go. Eat the raw meat. I'm not going to do that, sir. I'm going to get sick. Food does go bad after a while. So you definitely don't want to, like, not cook it. Usually this would be, like, the most ideal way to... Okay. Yeah, unfortunately we need, like, an open flame to cook stuff. Apparently we're not allowed to cook here. Otherwise we're allowed to cook and rest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be no... Pretty sure there's gonna be no fires out here. Ahead of its time, it was. I don't know if other games were doing something similar, like other RPGs. I just know it is a thing in this game. Yes, Metal Gear Solid 3 does account for... if you keep food for too long, it'll go bad. I discovered this because there were flies on the icons of the food I had. I'm like, oh, that must mean it's bad now. Oh, wow, it does it. So it keeps track of outside time for your food, not just in-game time. Wow. See, I knew that was a thing when you're facing off against the end. I didn't realize that was also the way they track that. Okay, we're gonna... Let's see. Okay, so we're over here. It's over here. Let's go over here. Stealth skill has improved. Long blade skill has improved. Food is getting a bit... Food is getting a bit right. Yeah, God, man. Yep, see, now it's all moldy. We had a bunch of meat. I wanted to cook it, but we didn't have an open flame. Although I'm gonna be sad if I find out I can actually make my own campfires. Alright. Have I been here before? I have not. Alright, well, let's go check out... Oop. Let's go check out all the buildings. I like how we have this interaction mode. So that way I can tag something from far away. I don't have to, like, physically be everywhere in order to discover something. That's nice. A little cart there. I want a cart. This game keeps track of how much weight all the stuff you carry, including money. So if you're expecting to get filthy rich, you better have a cart with a horse or a bank account. Because you can't hold it on your person all at once. Alright. So that is... What time? Oh, it's like 7:30. Okay, so they're obviously open, because that is... I'm pretty sure that's a tavern. Ooh, that's a palace. Nice. That's a hot lady statue. The flying ogre. That's the Bank of Daggerfall right there. The Lucky Stag. Yeah, the different colors on the map indicate the type of buildings there are. So ones are like services, other ones are like goods and wares, and then you got other ones that are for, like taverns. Temple there. Red Helm. Yeah, all the green ones, these are all like taverns you can stay in. These are all like merchants or banks or things of that nature. And these are like guilds that have missions and services. And the plethora of stuff that you can do in this game is greatly increased by the mods you can add on here. Because I got a bunch of mods that adds a ton of additional quests and things to help spice up the world more. You know, because the regular game was already ambitious enough, but a little too ambitious for when it came out, you know? Because I want to say this came out, I think this came out, what, around 97? Is that right? Maybe it was 96. I know Arena came out in 94. Which is pretty impressive. For the time. Other 3D dungeon crawl style RPGs that were coming out during that time was games like the original System Shock. I'm not exactly sure what year it was. Maybe it was earlier 90s, but Ultima Underworld, which I'd love to play on this on stream, by the way, because I do own it, and it's a super cool, unique game, even though it can be a bit rougher on the edges, but you know, need a little more guidance on how to do certain things and where to go. But I'm enjoying it for, you know, a look into RPG's hidden Someone's playing a tune. What? Oh. Maybe someone's playing a tune inside their house. The Knights of the Dragon. It's probably the Fighters Guild. Sheesh! Twitch, that was an artistic statue. Okay, and there's the general store. Alright, let's make our way back to... What was it called? Longtown. There is some charm and challenge to this really old school style of, you know, you have a written out quest, you need to look for keywords, you need to find where you're supposed to go and how to get back. They leave it all up to you instead of, you know, doing the Skyrim route where they just show you a marker, you know. Man, I'm really excited to play Remastered Oblivion. I played a little bit of normal Oblivion like years ago. But I don't know, I just never really got into it. You know, like I was interested in other games at the time. And you know, for the kind of weird like crossroads that game came out on, you know, as far as like hardware and engine limitations connected to like yeah, it's just it's a really weird area where it still relied on like what was it? What was the issue? It was like processor speed or something like that on how to run things properly without it like going like if you have a real crazy computer, like it can mess up the intended way to play Oblivion or something like that. Like there's some real weird stuff where it's like that game engine is not easy to that game engine is not easy to like update and mod because of the weird like techno like it was getting it more advanced with the technology, but at the same time it was technology that would become outdated and not used anymore because there's better, more efficient way of doing things. Hence why there hasn't been a remaster of that game until recently. And even then, it's I believe they took the engine and they slapped Unreal 5 engine on top of it. I think something like that. It's closed. All right. Well, I guess we have to find a place for the night. Which is kind of a bummer. You're somewhat wet. Thank you, game. Thank you for the observation. I wonder if you get sick if you stay in the rain for too long. And apparently, there are ways to manipulate how you're wearing stuff. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh gosh. There you go. Huh. Yeah, still getting used to that. Yeah, apparently depending on what clothing you're wearing, you can actually manipulate it and it'll have different looks to it, which will actually do different things, I guess. Like being able to use a cloak to like bring my hoodie over and like cover my shoulders with this apparently helps keep me dry in the rain. At least I think so. Which is wild to think that changing the properties of the clothes you're wearing can actually have added benefits. It's pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. Alright, time to visit the Silver Goblin. I wish they had, like, a key. You know? Like, I obviously work for the Fighters Guild. So I should have, like, the ability to walk in and out whenever I want. You know, that makes sense to me. Hello, normally Pixel Man. Oh. I would like a room, sir. Let's have some cheese and bread. And an herbal tea. Alright, we got a room for the night. That's that big room. I don't need that big room. Oh, hello. Hello, my friend. Okay. Okay. That's just one of the friendly populace. Oh. Okay, that goes there. I don't go that way. Oh, just a closet. Oh, didn't mean it that way. So wait, is this just the one big room? Wow, I'm used to these taverns having multiple rooms, but nope, they just put everyone in the big room. Alright, well, I get what I pay for, I guess. Okay, is a... My medical skills have improved. Nice. You stifle a yawn. Okay, let's make it back. There we go. 2,000. Okay, let's save here. Let's save over here again, back in the Fighters Guild. Alright, I'm gonna see if we can travel. I'm gonna see if we can make a safe travel to Wayrest. If we can, we'll talk to the lady. If not, we'll check to see if Oblivion is done downloading. As authentic as the treasure map may be, someone is likely to have found its bounty by now. Oh, that's fine. Wow, look at that skyline. Gosh, they did such a great job on this game in Unity. Oh wow, looks like we got a little bit of a frame rate drop here. Got a lot of stuff going on here. Alright, what do we got? What do we got here? This place is huge. That must be where we need to go. Right. Let's tag everything as we go, but we don't want to keep them waiting. General store. Flying Skull. Bro, look at that. That is so cool. This is the main road. This must be the main road. Oh, yeah. Wow. Look at this. You don't see structures like this at every town you go to. Mm-mm. Alright. We're here in the castle. Who's this? Action, current events. Ah, this isn't what I want. This kid doesn't know. How are you? Where is that? Scoffs at me. Etiquette check failed. Oh, okay. Oh, I think it's her. It's really too bad, Selena. I have a special assignment that requires someone I trust, such as yourself. However, it also needs someone of greater skill in order to survive. Come back and visit me when you have proved your skill some more. Alright. So, we need more skill. Does it say that on the quest? Doesn't say that. Alright, my lady. I guess I'll go do some more random quests. Hey there. Selena Evelyn. A madman they call the Wayrest Ripper is terrorizing the city of Wayrest, and my guards and constabularies are helpless against him. They have no clue to his identity whatsoever. I know you have some resources and rather non-traditional contacts. Can you try and help me in this matter, for the good of all Wayrest, and a substantial sum of gold? This is a local quest. You are a true friend, Selena. The people of Wayrest are becoming anxious about the lack of progress in the official investigations. The situation is becoming explosive, with people afraid that the Ripper is coming for them next. I fear that we will have a mob situation soon, perhaps within 2 days or less. The only other person I've unofficially hired on this is Christia Kingcroft, a local scholar who has been analyzing some of the letters I've been sent. Go to the Yum Tum residence to talk to her first, and check on her progress. If you cannot solve this mystery, then Akatosh can help us. Or then Akatosh help us all. Okay, so I'm assuming that's there. Okay. Alright. We got some exciting new leads to do. It doesn't look like there's a timer on this, so we can take our time with it. Okay. Hey, Nia, how you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Time for some cowboy. Just good, just been tired, but cat A. Also, how are you? I'm doing all right. It's been a little bit of a mixed bag, but yeah, I'm hanging in there. How have you been? I see that you've been doing some like round the clock streaming. I believe you're in the middle of your, um, what was it, rebranding, right? How's that going? Hope that's been going pretty well. Ah, thank you for the health check. We'll do that right now. Drink some water. Do some stretching. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Still going, so much for work. Still going. Got so much more work to get done. Yeah, I hear you. I'm supposed to be debuting a alternate universe to this channel with updated models. That was supposed to happen over a year ago. Yeah, it's still not done. Which is honestly on me though, you know, because I want to play video games. I want to stream. But it's like, no, I need to work on the assets and work on my visual novel to help introduce the new universe and make sure that the models work properly with stuff. And I'm just like, but I want to play games and stream. And now I'm working on another concept for another model that I want to commission later on this year. And so I'm just like, my birthday is the end of next month, and so my goal is to try and get stuff put together enough to where I could just officially debut and just get it over with, you know, and be like, yay, here it is. Here's the model I had done for like a year and a half. Yay. Of course, the only trouble is that now I'm trying to find a new modeler or a new live 2D modeler and rigging artist because the ones I use, I believe they um, are they're going to school and just due to the demand of the newer technology and stuff like that, they got burned out working on the stuff. So they're not really doing anymore. So I'm like, I gotta look for a new person. I gotta look for someone that's gonna be able to nail the thing right. And it's like, ah. So yeah, that's gonna be rough. By the way, we're playing some Daggerfall Unity. If you don't know what Daggerfall Unity is, it is the second Elder Scrolls game. Um, yeah, except this is the Unity engine build, so this is a completely built from the ground up custom engine made in the Unity that's fully moddable and customizable. Heck, hence why most of these characters are Animu characters. Okay. Okay. Alright. New person is right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot you do that stuff. Oh, man. I have no brains. I have some folks that believe amazing work. Yeah. Okay. We are going to check to see if Oblivion is done. Let's see if it's done. Oblivion is done. Alright, so we're going to switch games here. We're going to stay with the Elder Scrolls series, but instead of playing Daggerfall Unity,